Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So this video will be about why your cleaning business struggles to get clients consistently. Alright, so we'll go over the common struggles of cleaning businesses as to why they're not really getting clients on a consistent basis, which is really important to have predictable results and scale the right way, right? And how to fix it. Alright, so let's get right into it. So the common struggles of cleaning businesses is that they use outdated manual methods, right? So this includes knocking on doors, distributing flyers, using lead platforms like Yelp, Thumbtack, Bark, which often provide low quality, non-exclusive leads, right? Or they rely solely on referrals, word of mouth, which is good. Word of mouth is really useful, but you cannot really rely solely on that, right? Because they're unpredictable and difficult to scale. Alright, so the key insight here is that the root problem isn't the quality of your cleaning service. It's the lack of a consistent, scalable client acquisition system, right? Because in a cleaning company, if you want to have a good cleaning company that brings a lot of money every month on a consistent basis, you need a good acquisition channel, right? Like a solid acquisition channel and a good system behind it, right? To support that acquisition channel, right? This is really important. All right, so the first mistake is trying to serve everyone, right? So the problem is trying to start with commercial and forget about residential. I see this mistake on a lot of beginners when they tries to start a cleaning company, right? They're trying to go directly and serve the commercial deals instead of the residential, which I understand, right? A lot of money is made in commercial, right, as compared to residential, like big contracts, it stays for a long time. But the thing is, it's not as easy, right? Commercial, you have to put in mind, most commercial places already have a cleaning company that were established for multiple years, right? So for example, let's say a commercial building wants a cleaning company. They have cleaning company A, which have 15 years of cleaning experience, right? They've worked with multiple commercial buildings, right? Banks, schools, daycares, gyms, and whatnot. And they have cleaning company B that maybe worked that had one deal or two, right? Or really none, right? And at the end of the day, cleaning is pretty much straightforward as a service, right? The labor of cleaning, it's pretty much straightforward. So they do not decide on like who's the best one is cleaning. They decide on who can I trust the most, right? And this cleaning company that has 15 years of experience, cleaning company A, that has like multiple Google reviews, right? That have worked with multiple commercial places. Well, they're gonna get the high ground here, and there's a lot of them. So you're not really like competing at a fair advantage here. As in, if you work with residential, then it's different. If you have the best prices, and of course, residential, the thing about residential is, it's not really about the prices, but it's about the relationships that you develop with the clients. That's how you keep them. That's how you get them. And it's much more easier to scale first in residential than commercial. So you have to keep that in mind. All right. So second mistake, no predictable marketing system. So the problem is, like I said, many businesses rely on word of mouth, external platforms. So these methods, they leave you dependent on factors you cannot control, right? And often it results in inconsistent lead flow. So what's the fix? Well, the fix is to build a predictable marketing system that works for you 24/7. Example, Meta ads, Google ads, right? Offering a simple offer like get your first cleaning 50% off. And why this works? Well, it brings the lead directly to you. You have control over targeting, budget, and messaging, right? And if you use ads, you have control over everything. You control the targeting, you control the creative that is being out there, right? The copywriting, right? You control a lot of things, the budget, right? So this is really important to know, because that's how you scale, really. So also, little small tip, start with a small ad budget, like example $10-20 a day per day to test your offers and refine your audience targeting and your messaging. All right. So third mistake is not following up with leads. Now the problem with that is many businesses fail to follow up with potential clients. They have leads coming in from, let's say, ads or any platform. They have leads coming in and they do not follow up with those leads. But that's a huge problem because leads, all right, they're looking, let's say, for a cleaning company to do their bathroom, bedroom, or whatnot. But if you do not call them as fast as you can, if you do not follow up with them, they're gonna go with another cleaning company. And there's a lot out there, a lot, right? And man, in the USA alone, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of cleaning companies, even more, right? Hundreds of thousands. So really important to follow up with potential clients, with the leads, right? Because the leads may go on and work with another cleaning business in your area, right? And there's cleaning businesses in your area, trust me on that. So without following up properly, you lose valuable opportunities. So call those leads and stop being lazy. And also call them fast. Fast, money loves speed, all right? So 5, a little success story before we continue. We have a client, Sam, right? Who managed to make 30K per month in 4 months only with marketing and systems. That's it, right? These systems, this marketing managed to generate him 30K per month in only 4 months in residential. That's what I said to you. Start with residential. It's much easier and much like fast to scale with that. And then once you have a marketing system, Facebook ads, Google ads, and whatnot, you put that in place, and then a backend system with it, right? So the backend system could be automations to follow up with the client, the leads, right? A pipeline and whatnot. Like we'll have videos on the systems, right, in this channel. Don't worry. But once you have those two systems, you can scale really fast your way out to 30K, 40K, 50K a month, right? So really important to take away. So recap of key takeaways in this video: how to fix your client acquisition struggles. So you want to define your ideal client. Like you want to focus your marketing efforts on those who value and would pay for quality, right? And this is why like having a good offer is really important, because it makes you desirable, right? Like there's a lot of clean companies out there, so you want to differentiate yourself with your offer too, all right? Especially in local lead gen. So local businesses, offer is really important here. 2, you want to create a scalable marketing system. So use online ads to attract leads directly and consistently. And you want to follow up with automation. So have a backend system, right? Create a backend system to follow up with your clients, with your leads, right? So you can augment your conversion rate. Really simple, all right? And of course, I'll leave down a free resource down here in the link below in the description. So an ad framework, so basically a step-by-step guide to setting up your first advertising, right? And of course, if you need personalized help, right, if you want us to help you like we help Sam, right, you can book a free growth session with a calendar link that will be below, and we'll create a custom strategy for your business. So on that note, thank you for watching and sticking up to the end. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.